Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The severe punishment meted out to Holly, Theresa's move, Abigail's grave, and Everett's hypnosis. The first week of April's Days of Our Lives spoilers are here. Nicole Walker DiMera is adamant about Holly Jonas receiving a severe penalty. Theresa Donovan is invited back to move in by Alex Kyriakis. Chad DiMera pays respects at Abigail DiMera's tomb. In addition, Marlena Evans hypnotizes Everett Lynch. According to DOL teasers, for the first week of April, Holly's confession will have repercussions. Holly has sufficiently concealed the truth. But we don't think for a second that Holly worries that her mother won't be able to take it. Nicole is capable of handling almost anything because of everything that she has been through. Included a daughter who erred. Nicole is going to punish Holly severely for what she did. It must be fairly serious, because Nicole won't let up later in the week. Theresa and Tate Black are going to discuss relationships. Additionally, there is a hint that Alex encourages Theresa to return. But what about Kristen DiMera, though? Even if the kiss was arranged, Alex may need to give Theresa more explanations, especially in light of what he said to Brady Black. Additionally, Theresa has a contract with Constantine Meliunis. Connie is hoping Theresa will marry Alex instead of merely dating him. According to spoilers for the week of April 1st, Chad and Leo Stark are at The Spectator talking about a story on Days of Our Lives. Everett enters abruptly and informs them of Stefan DiMera's detention. Chad later pays a visit to Abigail's tomb. Given all that Abigail reveals, we can't help but wonder if Chad may meet someone from heaven. Additionally, Marlena hypnotizes Everett. Afterwards, Everett shares his underwater observations with Stephanie Johnson. Paulina Price finds out whether or not she has cancer. After sorting out Rafe Hernandez's legal situation, Xander Cook and Sarah Horton visit him. Wendy Shin has experienced trauma. Paulina has a bond with Marlena. Lucas Horton's release is promised by Kate Roberts Brady. Jada Hunter also becomes desperate. During the week of April 1st, which narrative are you most anticipating seeing? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock Soap Opera to see what happens next. Feeling guilty Days of Our Lives, Leo derails christening, car wreck crisis, and Theresa's outburst Thursday, March 28. Spoilers foreshadow that Holly Jonas's lack of clothing for Jude Brady's christening ceremony caught Nicole and EJ DiMera off guard. Nicole questioned if Holly was afraid of Brady Black and Theresa Donovan because they would be at the church after she announced she wasn't attending. Holly, on the other hand, simply pretended not to have the energy and implied she wasn't feeling that particular vibe. Nicole declared that she wouldn't be attending if Holly wasn't, which implied that EJ wouldn't go either. Holly finally recognized that Eric Brady would be disappointed, and she made a promise to herself to get ready and meet Nicole and EJ at the party. Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, saw Leo Stark in the town square, dressed extravagantly for his job at The Spectator, and thought he was overdressed. When Leo disclosed that he was an invited visitor at Jude's christening, Melinda became enraged and told him to stay quiet about all the turmoil surrounding the kidnapping of babies. On Thursday's episode of Days, Marlena Evans attempted to divert a remorseful John Black from his guilt by talking about taking a trip to Hawaii at the townhouse. Although John was aware of what Marlena was doing, he was still haunted by what he had done to Katharina, Ellie Patricios. Marlena persuaded John to forgive himself, saying he couldn't be certain he'd done anything at all. John finally agreed to set aside his guilt for the day in order to assist Eric at the christening, even though he didn't think he could. On Thursday's episode of DOL, Theresa met Brady for breakfast at the bar and then called Tate Black, Jamie Martin Mann, to inform him that Brady would be dropping by the halfway home following the christening. Theresa was still concerned about Holly's influence on Tate when he inquired whether she would be attending. Roman Brady and Eric had a lovely moment together, and Brady hugged Brady after Eric agreed to be Jude's godfather. Kate Roberts Brady promised to handle the delivery as one of Roman's employees was involved in an automobile accident and was unable to deliver the food to the DiMera mansion for the reception. On Thursday's episode of Days, Sloane Peterson Brady, played by Natasha Hall briefly, had another mini meltdown at home about Nicole and the reception area. However, she later apologized to Eric and got over it. Melinda arrived and gave Sloane a check as a gift for Jude's savings account. Melinda responded that she would be honored when Eric asked if she would be willing to take Jude to the front of the church for her official godmother duties. Melinda would have to respond to a few of Father Bernard's questions, Eric said, but he predicted that Melinda would ace it. While Eric was outside the room phoning Sammy Brady, Melinda informed Sloane about her run-in with Leo and voiced her displeasure over his offer. Father Bernard questioned whether Leo, who showed up at St. Luke's a little early on Thursday's episode of Days, was there for confession. Father Bernard explained that Leo was actually there for the christening, so he spoke about how everyone has an obligation to live a morally upright life for Jude. Leo felt a little guilty about it, but he managed to hide it as he had a quick conversation with John and Marlena. Theresa experienced a stressful encounter with Holly once the other guests arrived. Theresa became agitated when Holly inquired about Tate's well-being, pointing out that he was subject to a restraining order and was wearing an ankle monitor. Theresa gave Holly a mocking thank you for that, but Brady tried to talk her down. Jude was finally christened by Father Bernard. She was dressed in the same dress that Eric had worn as a newborn. Nicole briefly flashed back to giving birth while looking dejected at the side of the road. Leo eventually interrupted Father Bernard and apologized for throwing the ceremony off course, because he was growing more and more guilty about it all. And yet Leo had something to say that was urgent and really vital. Eric was a little perplexed by the information Leo was attempting to reveal. Melinda gave Leo a frown as Sloane shook her head at him. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that while Leo may get close to revealing the truth, the fact that Jude is Nicole's child will remain a secret for the time being. Drama before Christmas, serious caution, and forgiveness. Many are getting ready for baby Jude's christening, but while the ceremony and celebration are being planned, fans should anticipate a lot of turmoil. Furthermore, one character receives a dreadful warning, and another finds it difficult to forgive. What can we expect to happen on Thursday? It's time to get started. According to DOL teasers for Thursday, March 28, fans are starting to sense something special as baby Jude's christening draws near. More teasers hint at drama, but will Nicole DiMera discover that Jude is hers at last? Nicole and EJ DiMera will undoubtedly be busy on Thursday's show as they not only battle to prepare for the big day but also manage Holly Jonas. Brady Black and Roman Brady will be there to support someone in need in the interim. Is that someone the same Eric Brady? In relation to baby Jude, the teasers for Thursday, March 28's episode of Days suggest that Melinda Trask will resolve Leo Stark's straightforward ultimatum to remain silent or else. To be honest, maybe Leo may experience anything once baby Jude is christened. Will he, though? Will he even be believed by anyone? Finally, Thursday's DOL spoilers indicate that Marlena Evans will be busy trying to persuade her husband John Black that he must forgive himself before he can do anything else. When it was revealed that John was responsible for Katharina, Constantine Meliunis's daughter, dying, poor John is utterly devastated. It appears that John will have difficulties with this for some time, but is there anything Marlena can do to help him understand?